Hello, this is Danny from the DEG. I want to thank you and joining me for this week's estimating tip. I also want to thank our sponsors and our supporters for making this available free of charge to you in our industry. So again, big thank you to our sponsors and supporters. For more information on being a sponsor or a supporter of the DEG, please reach out to us at www.degweb.org. This week's estimating tip is regarding inquiry 16695. And the concern was when replacing a bumper cover, the system automatically adds add for fog lights for 0.3 with an additional 2 hours of overhaul. When repairs are needed, we select the overhaul function and 2 hours for the overhaul feature comes up, but no add for fog light comes up. Additional operations does not list add for fog lights unless you replace the bumper only. So when replicating this issue in CCC, what we did was we decoded a 2019 CRV EXL package, and if you look in the Vehicle Options tab, under the Other group, you'll see that the fog lamps are considered standard items. So when you're going to your estimate, we're going to go and select the bumper cover, and we're going to replace the bumper. We're going to select yes, and you'll see overhaul for 2 hours comes up, and add for fog lamps, an additional 0.3 automatically appears on the estimate. If you go to your H notes right here, you'll see under the R&R bumper cover, add for fog lamps is an add if required option for 0.3 labor. But what happens in the overhaul front bumper section when doing overhaul for a repair or for inspection of the bumper in that scenario? So let's go ahead and check that out. So when we go to our additional operations tab, you'll notice that there's no add for fog lamps in there. In the meantime, we'll select overhaul front bumper cover, and you'll see automatically this feature of add for fog lights does not come up right here. So only thing we get is 2 hours for bumper overhaul, but nothing for the fog lamps. So then the user would assume, okay, if we need to R&I the fog lights, we're going to go to our fog lights group, and we're going to select R&I, and you'll see neither one of these show up with labor, but rather to included. And the only time that you're still seeing on the estimate is still 2 hours for the overhaul time. So CCC looked into this matter and they determined that there's a coding issue. So based on their new changes, what they're going to do is they responded. We have made some changes to show the add for fog lamp operations in additional operations. This DI chapter for ARG 4464 will be available beginning of September 1st, 2020. Other impacted chapters are expected to be available by October 1st, 2020 or sooner. So what's going to happen here is going to our CCC program, we're going to see in the front bumper group, there's going to be an add for fog lamps selectable right here, and this feature will be selected anytime you need to add the fog lamps on the estimate. Well, I hope this estimating tip helped you see and understand the changes in the add for fog lamps feature to come. If you have any questions, reach out to us at www.degweb.org, or you can email me directly, admin@degweb.org. Thank you and have a great day.